Hello, I'm Aman Desai, and this is our project Urban Quest. The aim of this project is to help a person identify which city is the most suitable for them according to their needs. We have combined three different data sets. Firstly, first contains walk score, public transportation, and bike score, which reflects how the city is accessible without having a car. The second is the Trust for Public Land, which offers data on park accessibility, including the total park area and availability within a 15-minute walk. The third data set is about living wages. The living wage data set gives you different factors considering are you a couple or single, or do you have children, or how many children do you have. So this is our dashboard. Now, in this dashboard, we have plotted four charts for our dashboard that include a geomap of United States that uses a visual variables like size and colors to show the population and the city score of each individual cities. We provided these four sliders in order to factor in what's important to you and what you want to see in the city or you want. The second plot is MDS plot. It allows user to choose all the factors that matter to them and see clusters based on those factors inside the geomap. Now the geomap consists like different scores: transit score, park score, amenity score, and density. You can factor in and see the clusters directly in the geomap. The third plot is stack bar chart. Uh, the stack bar chart recommends cities based on person's family type and salary range. So you can choose between either you're single or couple. If you're a couple, then either both of the working or only one, and how many children do you have. After that, you can enter your hourly wage, and you can add a range of minimum and a minimum to maximum, and you will be suggested cities based on those inputs.
So, from the stacked bar chart, you might have an idea of what cities you want to move to, but you might want to compare those cities and select. So, for that, we have a radial plot. So, we will allow the users to select the cities that they want to compare. Suppose I want to compare Chicago, Philadelphia, San Jose, and Boston, which are some four big cities. So we can see that the transit score is great for Boston and Philadelphia, but it might not be that great for San Jose. And similarly, the population is quite similar because all four are big cities, and the park score is not that good. So they don't have that many parks nearby. So, for the GeoMap, you can see that we have provided four sliders. One is for the transit score that indicates how walkable or how accessible through public transportation a city is. The second is the park score that indicates whether there are parks in a 15-minute walk to where you may live. And third is the amenity score that includes everything like number of recreational centers, number of swimming pools, number of basketball courts, and etc. And the fourth one is the density that includes the population of a city. So currently you can see the cities that and you can see the formula that shows that everything is matters to you. But suppose the transit score doesn't matter to you because you have a car. So when you slide the transit score to 0, you can see that the color of Pittsburgh changes from darker to light because Pittsburgh has a great transit system. But when you don't take that into account, it's not a city that you might want to live in. You can also see that for cities like Spokane, the transit score and park score matter a lot because when you go to the density to the 0, you can see that Spokane becomes quite more darker because Spokane is not very highly populated, but it has great park and transit score. Okay, so moving on to the MDS plot. When you can select the features that matter to you from the drop down. Let's go with one adult, no kids living wage, one adult, two kids living wage, walk score, transit score, bike score matters, rec centers and swimming pool matter. So here you can see that there are three clusters that are forming. You can brush and link the cluster, and they will be seen on the map, geomap. So you can see the green represents New York, Chicago, and Philadelphia, which are three big cities. So they are kind of similar in all these features. And then you can see other clusters, that is the red one. You can again brush and link them, and they'll be seen on the map. And these are also quite big cities, from California, uh, Seattle, Portland, Denver, Washington. So these are also quite big cities, but then you can get the window to the blue clusters, and you can see that these are quite mid-size and less populated cities that are similar. So the MDS plot can help you identify the cities that are similar to where you want to move and give you an option of cities. And as you can see, we also showed you the match MDS cluster colors feature that basically maps whatever is on the MDS plot to the geomap. Okay, so for the stacked bar chart, you can select from whether you are single or you are married, or you're a couple, or whether you have kids or how many kids do you have. So when we select single, zero kids, and earning from 10 to 15, then it shows mid range cities that are not very expensive and that you can live in comfortably. And from them you can compare how many dog parks or recreational centers or nature trails they have. So suppose you don't have a dog, then this might not matter to you, but you if you have a dog, then you would want to see whether the city you would be moving in have dog parks or not. And you can also see other features like recreational centers and nature trails if you're into hiking. And there are also the beaches. So, yeah, if that matters to you, you can compare it accordingly. You can also see when you are a couple, it gives you option to show whether you are both working or just one of you is working. So, suppose both of you are working, and then you see a 10 to 20 range. Then again, it will show some mid and cities, and a lot of them are in California. Yeah. So, and then this stack bar chart might give you an idea of what the cities that you are looking for is. But suppose I want to compare two cities, and that's when radial chart comes in, which we have already shown. Yeah. So this is our project.